so then it was deemed okay.
I mean, that's probably true as
Your
well.
standards changed.
That's true.
I can't deny that that's possible. It was very... It's one of those areas that, like, was nice, you know, when my parents were growing up, but got nicer as the years went on, you know?
Yeah.
Massachusetts. It was nice, and then all the rich people came in, and then it got nicer, and everyone else had to move out.
Yep.
And then-
That's what's happening to Maine.
Yeah.
True.
Portland, that part too.
Portland.
Eat up.
Fucking rich people.
Not
Yeah, a bad habit.
Eat up the rich.
How
I
about
think
Son,
the-
how was your concert experience?
Yes, good now.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I am Ark. It is Monday night, and as such, I'm here with my friends playing D&D. It's gonna be so exciting. Look how hyped they are.
If you've heard
so-
of Critical Role, we started it.
Yep.
They stole it from us.
I don't. That's false.
Some part of it. The part where
Just
they
prove me
decided to
wrong.
come back for another season, that was us.
Yeah, that was
Ah.
us.
Can we
did
call
it.
this stream keep on rolling, baby?
I mean, we could.
But roll like roll.
We could.
But
I don't
roll.
like that.
We won't.
Like
but
Katamari.
we could.
Unimportant roll.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trivial roll.
trivial roll. Yeah. That's
Trivial
good.
roll.
I like,
oh yeah,
I
that's
like,
perfect.
I like
Yeah,
trivial
we're
roll.
done.
Not gonna
All right.
lie.
That would
Good night,
be
everyone.
that would
Alright,
be
we
an
did it.
amazing like bar trivia game specifically around
Trivial
D&D. Trivial role.
That's spectacular.
This
What?
is our moneymaker.
Like, what is the AC of a Tarrasque?
27.
12. Damn it.
Yeah. That's how we're
I
gonna do
might be
it.
wrong.
So
Anyway,
yes, D&D, as promised. We will eventually get to that. But first I'm going to introduce my friends here, who are the characters in this D&D game.
It's us.
Yeah, it is. Can confirm. All right, so I have here, somewhere on the top row, that Tom as Naoma.
Yeah.
Let me
That's the wrong
see
guy.
that, Tom.
That's the wrong what?
That's the wrong guy.
Wrong
No,
guy?
that's the right guy.
Oh,
No, that's the
oh.
wrong guy.
That's
not
okay.
the
There are
dude.
other guys where that came from, like Sean here as Thorant,
True. I am here.
and
Yes.
also we have Ryan here as Clyde.
It's me.
Yeah.
And also Ian here as Jeff.
Yeah, I guess.
That
Jeff's
was-
the man.
I was gonna do that, but it's doing a weird like wave thing on the screen. It's like there's like the almost synchronization is kind of like messing with me a little bit.
It's really hard to synchronize it. I don't know how
Yeah.
people do
The
it.
delay.
Yeah.
We need like a metronome.
Yeah.
That somehow doesn't have a delay. We need a metronome being served from a server, and we all need the same internet speed.
Yes,
Ooh,
This
That'd
seems
be
doable.
doable,
impressive.
totally doable.
All right, so anyway, last time we played D&D, I have my notes, and they say leave.
Leave.
That's what I got.
So we were
Seems
proceeding
important.
to leave. We were leaving.
Yep. We
You're
were
leaving?
going right out the tower, down to the ground directly.
Yeah, we're just following directions.
Wait, Ian, what are you doing?
Leaving.
Oh,
Lighting himself on
Goodbye.
fire.
Ian followed directions. He gets inspiration.
Oh, sick.
What?
Damn it.
Husband bias?
Look, no.
Spoiler.
If anything, that's a major penalty. She can do whatever, and I can't say no.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Right.
I do what I want. I'm the DM.
Not saying it's why we were set on fire last week, but I'm not saying it wasn't a contributing factor.
I know I was set on fire because you just ran into a thing with a torch.
Yeah, it's definitely Ian's
Yeah.
fault.
I
Why
was there
did you
for
do
it.
that?
Because it was dark.
I had a flashlight.
You should have considered the possibility of it exploding.
Well, I certainly will in the future. You know,
That should have been considered. Yeah.
Okay, well, consider here. You were attacked by a bunch of mosquito bat-like creatures that tried to suck your blood, and
Also
they weren't
true.
very good at that. So we find our friends here in one of the mid-levels of a big old tower in the middle of the jungle that they've
Jungle
been
tower.
exploring. So what you see in this chamber, which is about 60 foot across, if I remember right,
Is what you
Um,
get.
it's what you get. There is the entrance in the side wall where you came in, and there is a chimney up at the top, some amount of feet up. 40 feet up. That many feet.
That is an amount of feet.
This is a circular chamber. There's a lot of debris.
Oh yeah, there was the implication that we can throw a torch down and control when the fire come up.
Yeah, that was discussed, and I'm down on that.
Oh wee, oh wee,
Down
oh.
on what?
I'm like, setting this place on fire on purpose.
Setting it on fire? Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Like, if we need to, we might.
okay.
Even if we don't need to.
We
Can you
might.
just light Naoma on fire and I'll sing, "This girl is on fire."
I would like to not be lit on fire. Thank you very much.
mean-
Oh, so only the two of us get set on fire? You don't want to participate with the
I mean,
group?
I don't want you to be set on fire either,
Yeah.
which is why I put you out.
Did you put me out? Oh, you did. You dumped a bunch of
Yeah,
water
there
on
was a
us, that's
create
right.
food and water.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
I definitely just threw a bunch of food in that pit, which we could have cooked.
It might have been cooked by
It's probably
depending
cooked
on
by
the timing
now.
of it.
Yeah.
Possible.
You should go back down there and get the food.
We'll get it on the way down, and we'll cook it too. It'll be great.
You hear a disturbance underfoot.
What?
Underfoot.
It sounds
Underfoot.
like
That damn hobbit.
mice running around in the floor. Except the floor is stone.
Damn mice in the stone.
Hmm.
Stone mice.
They must be eating the food downstairs. Make a perception check to see if I can tell any more about where it's coming from.
Do we just want to torch him out? Just do the thing.
This girl is on fire.
17?
It sounds like, now that you listen a little closer, it sounds like there are creatures in the level below you scraping around.
Like
Ah.
the level where the bone pit was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any loose objects around here?
Some bodies.
You got a couple of screws loose.
I was thinking more like a stone or sticks or something like that. But
There are plenty of loose stones here because this is a crumbling tower.
okay, I'm gonna grab a stone and cast light on it, and then
Okay.
drop it through the hole in the middle of the room.
Okay. You drop the lit stone in the hole in the middle of the room, and you see a bunch of winged creatures. Scrabble out of the way, startled by it.
Jeff, it's time.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, if
guess
we
there's a-
want to light this thing up, we could do it. I'm gonna,
Yeah, I
I'm
think we-
gonna do it. So yeah, I
I think
will,
we have to.
I will light a torch.
Yeah.
And just toss it down through the hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And-
back away from the hole.
I'm gonna watch. I want to watch this.
I
Yeah,
go
fire
in the
resist,
hole.
I'll be fine.
You're gonna go in the.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You sure?
Yeah, Clyde jumps
Good.
down
I mean,
after it.
it's. Yeah,
What are you doing? Don't throw that in there.
there's opportunity in the hole. All right, you light the torch. You drop the torch. Have you checked the hole?
I'm stuck on there's opportunity in the hole.
Keep up, butt up.
There's opportunity in the hole. Never forget.
Never forget.
Okay. This is my advice to you. You drop the torch. There is a delay. The scrabbling below stops momentarily. And then I need you all to make a dex save.
Okay.
Everyone
would you
everyone
do
who's
this?
specifically
God.
hanging around the hole. Like, so I would say that
Yeah.
Naoma doesn't because she said she said she was stepping away.
No, I tossed it over, so I'm near it.
Modified,
It's a s-
modified 1.
It's a 7.
Oh.
Is that somehow worse than a nat one?
Well, it's a 2 rolled down to a 1.
Yeah.
Jeff and Thornton.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have become the proud recipients of
Fire.
13 fire damage.
Okay.
Each.
Wow.
Yeah, if you have a resistance to it, then
Okay,
take it
so
down.
so we're doing math again because I still have warding bond with Jeff. So
Okay. Yeah, and I
I'm gonna
also have
take-
resistance. So
Okay.
yeah, so you're taking
Do
half.
the
so
deep
you're
math.
mhm.
yeah, you're down to 6,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take half of it down to 3. So you're taking 3. I'm taking 9.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done.
Gotcha.
GG.
I don't know if you're supposed to use warding bond on a fighter with a damage resistance, but I like how it's working so far.
It's working great.
You
I'm
can use
having a
warding
good time
bond
with
on
it.
anyone you want, unless it's Jeff.
Butts. All right. But yeah, what about what's going on in this hole?
Okay, the blast of fire clears. You see
Well,
there are 3 terrafolk on the ground looking pretty sizzly. And a bunch of burnt food. A bunch of burnt
the
food
food!
ingredients among
Oh.
the charred skeletons in the
goop!
pit below.
We didn't
I mean-
save the goop.
if it burnt now, it was just gonna burn later. I do feel bad. We don't. I mean, they did kind of attack us, but we don't know if they were really hostile. They were kind of hostile.
They were hostile.
They're medium hostile. Yeah. Well, that's one less. 3 less.
Oh, we
Yeah,
did it.
looking
work,
out
everybody.
the hole on the other side of the tower from where we came in. How many of these things are still flying around outside?
There are several.
Does it? Okay. Are they close to the tower? Does it look like they're like if we step outside and try to climb up the wall of this tower, are they going to attack us while we're climbing?
They are, yeah, they're flying around the tower as if it's like bees around a hive.
Got it.
Okay.
So this, I would turn to the rest of the group. This next section of the climb might be a little more difficult. These things are all around here.
Well,
But I do think we need to continue up.
I mean, we could have somebody, while people are climbing, we could have somebody, at this entrance kind of, trying to keep
Tracking.
everybody off. Yeah. Do some anti-air cover, something like that.
Do we
Yeah.
have a bunch of ranged stuff?
I mean, I could
Ooh,
certainly
I
do
got
that.
I got some.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if Jeff and I stay here and distract while the 2 of you climb, get to the next spot, and then the 2 of you cover from above, seems doable.
Yeah.
Division of labor.
Okay, yeah, we could try that. Clyde, do you want to go first, or should I?
Yep, I'll go. All right, I'm gonna go.
All right. Describe what you're doing.
I'm doing a cartwheel up the side of this tower.
Spectacular.
No, so what are we doing?
Climbing up a tower.
I thought so. We just climbed up a ladder that went out the outside.
Yeah, it sounds like we're doing
Where's
that again. Different
There's
ladder,
another
but
ladder on
Yeah,
the outside.
Is there another ladder, or are we just climbing the brick on this side?
Yeah.
These are like handholds, yeah.
So what's happening on this level is there's the hole in the wall where you came in. A large round chamber. At the top of it, that chimney kind of continues. So the hole that's in the floor is echoed on the ceiling. When you were out and climbing, you don't notice any more ladder headed up the stone face of the wall. If you wanted to climb the face of the wall, you'd be climbing on the stones.
Okay. Yeah. Is there like handholds and stuff on the stone?
The stone is, yeah, it's very ragged with age. So there are a lot of like footholds and opportunities for holding on.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly try and scramble my way up the stones before they have a
far
chance
is
to
this-
fall.
Yeah, how far is this next wave like we have to make? Is it another like 60 feet?
It's about 40 feet up.
Okay.
You can see there's a landing. There's a ledge up above, but it's hard to see past that. What's going on?
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to prep a spell, and I'm gonna have it's not a huge range, but I'm gonna have lightning lure ready in case anything sort of swoops within about 15 feet.
Okay.
And otherwise I'll just be sort of here to cover Jeff with my shield. Cover him while he does his magic-y stuff.
Yeah, and I'll just be next to him, just ready to firebolt anything that's coming in towards whoever's climbing. Just kind of like looking up the wall, just ready to just chuck spells upward.
All
And I
right.
scramble up the side.
All right, Clyde, give me your
So
what do you do? You can do
Holy life
acrobatics or
force.
athletics, whatever you're feeling.
Acrobatics. What's up? A 27.
Ooh, lovely, lovely.
You are super able to climb up. You arrive on the ledge
I'm on the ledge, everybody.
and make a dex save.
Crap.
hey, you're fine.
He'll never make those.
He'll
I'm
never
so
make a
glad.
dex save.
I'm so
21.
glad I didn't go first.
All right, you feel a disturbance overhead as one of these terrafolk dive bombs you.
Can I slice it in half?
By the time you realize it's overhead, it's up out of your range, but it's definitely kind of got a target lock on you.
Target lock. Do a
You are
barrel roll.
engaged.
Okay.
Give me initiative.
Oh,
What?
crap.
And if anyone else would like to
What?
join the fray, you too may give me initiative.
I certainly would.
So I'm in my own combat up here. It's an 18.
Yeah. For now.
So Jeff, you're gonna have a +5.
Ooh, sick.
I
I'm
rolled
definitely too far.
a nat 20 for a 24.
Tasty.
Oh,
Alright, I
and
guess-
Naomi, you'll also have it because you haven't climbed yet.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I would have been like stepping as soon as I saw Clyde step over the edge, I would have stepped out and started to climb. So I'm
Okay.
like on the wall, but like just outside the door. So that's
Okay.
a 20 for initiative.
Wow.
I got with the bonus from Thranton, I got a 23.
Okay.
Some hot initiative tonight. God.
Except for me. I rolled pretty decent, but when you get the +5,
Nice.
This is real nice.
What'd you get, Clyde?
not that high. Like a 16. 18.
Still okay.
Okay.
It's respectable for
Yeah.
not having a +5.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, the situation. Clyde is currently engaged by one of these terrafolk, and it appears that other creatures are taking notice. One of them dives low, down towards the hole in the wall that Clyde climbed out of to get on the face of the tower. That one is susceptible to one of the prepped attacks that's going on. Thranton, would you like to let that lightning go?
Yes, I would. So it is going to be the creature has a strength 15 save to make.
All right.
Do it.
Well, it just might make it. It do. It has
Okay.
made the save.
What a bunch of bullshit.
Then lightning
Lucky.
crackles out, does no damage, misses the target.
Um, so what happens is you don't hit the one that you aimed towards, but another one higher up gets grazed by it, and the lightning bolt knocks it off course, and it disappears from your view as it sails through the air, maybe on fire a little bit.
Nice.
All right.
Acceptable.
And with that, Thranton, it is your actual turn.
My actual turn. Okay, are there any others that are within range of me? Within about 15 feet.
Yeah, there's one other that's come down to investigate.
All right, I'm going to try and lightning lure that one as well. So
Okay.
another 15 strength save.
This one jumps it.
Okay. So 3d8 lightning damage, that's a pretty good roll. 18 damage.
Okay.
And it's pulled 10 feet towards me.
All right. All right, you tractor beam that thing in. It flails its wings, trying to not get pulled towards you. Are you standing, are you hanging out the hole in the wall, or are you kind of in the chamber?
So how big is the hole? Is it big enough for two people to stand in?
Yes.
Okay, I imagine that Naoma was just a couple steps up, and then Jeff and I are sort of standing side by side in it.
Okay. All right, so yeah, it closes in towards the 10 feet of you and beats its wings. And it's looking a little hurt.
Cool. Is it within melee range now?
Can you reach 10 feet?
No. Okay. So I guess, is it within 5? I guess is what I'm meant to ask.
Does the spell bring it within 5 or 10 feet? Or it
It-
moves it 10 feet towards you.
It
Is that what it
pulls
is?
it 10. So if it was
Ah.
15 feet away, it would pull it to 5.
Gotcha. Okay, so what I'm going to say happens is it actually does pull it right to you, but because it doesn't want to get pulled in, it spreads its wings out like a cat that doesn't want to get in a carrier.
Okay.
And it just holds on to either side of the hole in the wall here. And this thing's chest is right up against your snoot, the bridge of your trunk,
Awesome.
as it tries
Well
to get
done.
away.
All right.
Jeff, you are blinded by wing membrane.
Okay.
Sounds hot.
I mean,
If you're into that kind of
That's-
thing, it's here.
maybe I am.
Provided for you
How about that wing?
by your lovely DM.
So is it?
I would do that for you. I would make that mental image for you.
What a friend.
So is it still Threaten's turn, or is it my turn now?
No, I'm finished. I'm set. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, with that, it is Jeff's turn.
Okay. All right. So I got. So the opening is fully obscured by Pterosaur
Face full
Man.
of Terrafolk
Okay.
wing. Yeah.
Okay. So I can't really shoot anybody that's flying outside, but that's fine because there's a guy in front of me.
There's a guy.
I would like to. Let's see. Is this dude wearing any? Is he wearing any metal armor or anything like chainmail or a big belt buckle? Anything like that?
He's naked.
Naked, you say?
Steamy Terrafolk action here.
Power word casual, baby.
Pterodactyls
by-
minus the clothes.
I like where this is going.
Spicy
tell me more.
Mondays.
Tell me more.
I would like to. Well, yeah, we'll do this. I haven't done this yet. I'd like to go ahead and for my first attack, I'd like to actually try and shocking grasp the guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Where?
Somewhere shocking. He's gonna be
All right.
he's gonna be surprised. Let me just put it that way.
Just gonna wayward handshake this.
Ooh,
All
yeah,
right.
that's probably all right. 26.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna grab and shock him for 13 lightning damage. There's more lightning up in this guy's business.
And it will never have kids, even if it survives.
Okay. So what happens to this guy is the electricity jolts him, and there's a shudder, and he just crumples, falls out of the doorway,
Ooh, okay.
and you hear a thud as it hits the ground. A few seconds later.
I'll hold up for a high five and be like, "Lightning Bros."
Lightning Bros.
You don't want to touch
Yeah.
that hand.
Yeah, I do. You're upstairs. Quiet down, you.
All right.
All right, let's see. I don't have, because I used a cantrip. And only do a weapon attack. Actually, I got an idea for that too. So now that the way is clear, what do I see going on up above?
There are 3 Terra folk closing in on Clyde.
Okay, and they're they're about how far up now?
They're flying way overhead. They're
Okay.
probably they're like 80 feet above you
Okay,
and 40 feet above Clyde.
all right.
40
well,
feet above me.
I don't have a ton more I can do in that instance, so I will say that I am all set.
All right, that brings us to. I wrote Threnton twice on the initiative, so
I'll
that's
do it again.
that's cool. No,
I
this is
crit.
Naoma's turn.
No.
Naoma time.
I'll threaten
Only
can go
Naoma.
again. It's fine. I'll just hang out on the wall for another round. No, I'm just gonna look over at the pterosaur that got pulled over into the wall and then falls off the wall immediately next to me and just hurriedly climb up the wall.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics or an athletics.
Acrobatics, here we go. Oh, that was better than I expected. 18.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you climb up the wall.
You're an
All
up
right.
wall climber.
You are able to reach the ledge, and you can choose to pull yourself up over the ledge, or just hang there.
I'm gonna pull
It's up
myself
to you as the player.
up over the ledge.
Okay. Clyde, Naoma is now
Good.
standing next to you.
I attack
Clyde,
it.
I'm here. What? No, stop. Duck under your blade.
I swing for the neck.
There's a lot of these things up here.
And the cleric died.
All right.
Good
and then I
ambusher.
guess- What?
How do you like
Hmm?
this?
Like what?
Are you actually attacking me?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Jeez.
You never know.
I thought you were a pterodactyl coming from the floor, okay?
All right. So, can I do anything else with my turn? I think I have like a bonus action, probably. How big
Maybe.
is the
Yeah.
how big is this? The top of this area.
The ledge is very narrow. The ledge is like 3 feet wide. It
Oh, it's-
seems to wrap around the tower.
It's just a ledge.
Oh.
Okay. I thought
It wraps
opened up
around
to a
and it
platform.
vanishes around the circumference of the tower.
I'm gonna shout down, be like, "It's just a ledge. We have to go around the tower."
I'll reply. I hate that.
Me too. And then I'm just gonna wait for Clyde to go forward, I guess. Sort of stuck behind Clyde. Do I have an action movement? What do I have?
I'd say you climbed with you. Yeah, you've got an action.
Okay. I guess I will. How far away is the closest pterosaur thing?
They're 40 feet up.
All right. I will. All right, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level again.
Okay.
And just sort of hang out. And they're not in range of it at the moment, but when they get within 15 feet of me, they will be attacked by it.
Okay.
It's if they choose to enter, right?
If they choose to enter. Yep.
Okay. It is the monster's turn. They are gonna, these 3 Terrafolk are gonna kind of wind up and get ready to dive bomb again. But you see that all of them stop just short of the Spirit Guardians and peel off again. And kind of circle around the tower. You see that they're actually entering the tower in a hole that's on the level that you're standing.
I'll shout down to the group down below. Like, they went in the tower somewhere. I don't know if you can see them in there, but they're up there. I mean, I guess they're on the level up here.
Yeah, we definitely can't see what you see.
The Spirit Guardians. How does Spirit Guardians work exactly?
It's big old spinny thing around you.
Well, I'm wondering if I have to be able to see it.
I don't think so. It's just an AoE around you.
Yeah, it is. So it's creatures I can see are
Okay.
unaffected by it. I can designate creatures I can see to be unaffected by it. But everything else, when it's in it, takes that damage, regardless if I can see them or not. So
Okay.
this would, I would assume, go through the wall
Yeah.
15 feet. So I don't know if it's in the room. If they're in the room and this is there and they touch it, they would take damage.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
All right. Clyde, it's your turn.
They run away like a bunch of chickens.
I mean, you saw them. You also saw them enter the tower.
Then I'm gonna go after them.
Chase them.
I'm gonna chase them.
All right. Give me an acrobatics to make your way over to where they went.
Easy. 18.
You do a cartwheel along the ledge and find this new hole in the wall. What you see as you round the corner is a whole nest of these things. There's at least 15. They're all staring at you with their little eyeballs. And there are a few of them off in the direction that you came from on the inside, looking a little bruised up and confused with this light that's kind of clipping through the wall. These spirit guardians from Naoma.
Now I'm concerned. Are they babies? Do they look like they're young or are they full grown?
There are young ones in here, but most of them are adults.
I would like
All
to
right.
kill the
They're all
baby.
hissing at you.
Do I kill them in front of the kids?
Not a problem if you kill the kids.
I mean,
You
yeah.
throw the kids out of the tower. They can fly. They're fine. And then you kill them.
No
Yeah,
time to
but you-
think.
Oh.
I swing in the neck.
All right. Give me that attack roll.
Woohoo. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sneak attack?
Okay. Yeah, Yeah, I see. I feel. I don't remember the criteria for that, but you have snuck up on them, so I'm gonna say you got it.
Sweet.
I
That'll
think
be
it's a
30
10.
damage.
You do lob this head up, and it does fly down the tower.
Okay. I'm very happy. Swing at another one's neck. Dread ambusher.
Okay. All right. Give me that attack roll.
This is with Billy. That'll be
Billy.
a 26 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Wow, I keep rolling hot on my damage dice. And I need to add a D8. I don't know how to do this. Combined.
Numbers go.
Go numbers, go. That'll be 14 damage.
All right. This one's still up. The neck is still. The head is still intact.
I got
But it looks very hurt.
2 more swings on the neck.
All right.
31 to hit.
You hit.
That'll be 10 more damage to that neck.
Okay.
I can
That
swing at it.
one. That head falls off.
All right. Any more bruised looking ones?
Yeah, all the bruised looking ones are actually still over off in that corner. You've just got a mob of other Terra folk in front of you.
Okay. I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Because I haven't used my 4th attack.
No, I don't.
Doesn't sound like
I'm
it.
not sure.
Can I cast fog mist
Yeah.
or fog cloud?
Okay.
Ha! Okay. I just cast fog cloud in this room, so it's all smoked out.
How? What's the radius of fog cloud?
It is 20 foot. 20
Okay.
foot radius.
All right. So the circumference of, well, yeah, this room's like a 60-foot situation too, like the previous level. So.
Oh wait, it takes an action. I can't use it as a bonus action. I don't think. Never mind.
Okay, there's no fog cloud. All right, but
There is no
Naoma, you
fog.
do witness the chopping off of heads, and you just see them fall down out of the tower.
Oh,
right.
well, all right. I guess Clyde's going full chipper shredder.
And I'm gonna run out of that hole.
Okay, you run back towards Naoma.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
cut off a couple heads and I just start running back towards Naomi.
Okay. All right. Give me, just for the heck of it, give me an acrobatics to get back to Naoma.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the flub. Nope. I rolled a 32.
Yeah, you do backflip. You stick the landing right on the ledge in front of Naoma.
That was awesome, Clyde, but I can't move if you're in front of me.
There's a lot of them in there.
That's cool. I look down at the ground like, but now I'm stuck here.
Okay.
I'm just like plastered up against the wall.
Then, okay. So am I in your way? Is there no way to get around you? Do I not
Yes.
have enough movement?
That's what we've been implying.
Okay.
I feel like she could probably try to climb up around you, but it might be kind of a feat to do that.
Then I'll duck.
It's just Mario jump over you.
Yeah, so you can just step over me or something.
How wide is this ledge exactly?
3 feet.
Oh, it's 3. Okay. It's a lot wider than I was thinking it was.
I mean,
Still
still probably
pretty-
don't want to.
Tight quarters, yeah.
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 Shuffling by one another's doesn't really seem to be too much of an option.
Can Thran just throw Naoma at her? Where are your boner boys when we need them?
They are all back in Avernus.
I'm not helping.
All right, Thornton, what do you do with this situation?
Are there any flyers that are still floating around looking at us, causing trouble?
No, they seem to have retreated to this nest above.
All right, so I guess I'll go to climb. And I'll spend my movement to climb up.
All right, give me acrobatics or athletics, whichever you choose.
Athletics. And I'll get a modified 20.
All right, you get a good steady climb going and you make it up to the ledge.
Awesome. I will can I climb up into the side like of Naoma or to the side of Clyde?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, as you get up towards the ledge, you kind of get an idea of where they're standing and what you've got with for space. What you've got to work with for space.
Okay.
And yeah, you can definitely get on the other side of Naoma if you want.
Then yeah, I'll get up there all the way so that way I don't impede Jeff's ability to get up here.
Okay. And that brings you right around the corner to this doorway into the tower where there are squawking and hissing sounds from these creatures.
Perfect. So I'm sort of like, I'm not blocking the doorway, but I'm right at it.
Yep.
That's right where I want to be. Can I see in the door?
It's dark in here like it's been in the previous chambers.
Right, but am I like at the door where I could like peek in and fire a spell?
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna blind fire a lightning lure. I'm just gonna reach in and try and pull one out.
Okay, all right. Claw
There's
machine
enough
this.
in there that it should be fine. So any random target, a strength of DC 15.
Oof, this guy beat it.
Okay. So lightning just sort of goes wild in there and misses the target. And then that will be it for my turn.
Okay. There are a bunch of alarm sounds that come from the chamber as the lightning flashes within. You see a feather knocked loose by this just kind of float past you and meander its way down the side of the tower.
Oh.
And that brings us to Jeff's turn.
Okay. All right. Well, so I don't see any other ones flying around out here, right? They all flew in. Okay. All right. Well, I'll start my climb.
All right. Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh yeah, athletics. Definitely athletics. 21.
So buff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're able to make it up there.
Okay. And
When you get to the ledge, you're able to see the situation much like Threaten did.
okay. So am I able to get into into the room?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna run into the room. Just
Leroy Jenkins it.
yep, just right on in.
Okay.
And all right. And so I see just a bunch of pterosaur people.
As you start to get by me, I'm gonna remind you quickly and say, try and stay close.
And I will okay. And how big around is the inside of this room now?
60 feet.
Okay, so still a big room. Okay. And let's see. I will. And how many adults are in here now?
It's mostly adults. Like
Mostly adults.
there's yeah.
Okay.
Like as far as you can tell with the darkness and everything, they all look pretty big, hanging out.
All right. I would like to target a cluster of them.
Mhm.
Just wherever I see a bunch of can kind of make out a bunch of them hanging out.
So you have to wade through them to get into the room. They are, um,
Okay.
so yeah, they're packed such that you've got to move through them, and you realize as you're getting into the room that there are actually more than 15. There are like 50 maybe. They're shoulder to shoulder in here.
Oh. Okay. Well, that doesn't change the plan.
How do you run into the room? Do you just get to the center of it?
Well, I guess yeah. I just the way.
Party time.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't need to get to the center.
Okay.
But the way I figured it was just like I see the hole and I'm on this ledge and I see everybody kind of like around the door, kind of shooting in sort of situation, and I'm just like, all right, that's where I got to be. So I just get in the door. And when the moment that I get in and I realize that I'm just gonna, that I'm already like face to face with a couple of them, and it's like a crowded bar situation, I'm just gonna be like, okay, and I'm just gonna yell, cover your ears, and I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
Just
You remember that time that you and I ended up in a mosh pit and realized that we didn't want to be in a mosh pit?
that is yes, yeah, I do remember that.
That's what this feels like. You
Okay.
are just shoulder to shoulder. There are pointy wings. There are scales. There are eyeballs. Tom is moved to tears by this.
Yep.
I'm also just thinking of, I think Shatter has like specific interactions with stone.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, it's gonna be
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Where do you put this thing?
I put this, let's see, it's a 10-foot radius sphere, so I'm going to put it 15 feet ahead of me, just dead ahead, just in, sort of like into a crowd ahead of me, about 15 feet ahead, so it doesn't blast me. And then I would like anything within a 10-foot radius, so a 20-foot diameter sphere inside this room to make me a Constitution save.
Oh boy. All right. Let me see. Oh no. Dropping dice. All right. Oh, it's rough. A whole patch of them just appears to be affected by this thunderous crushing.
Okay. And so I like.
The rolls are all bad. This is
Oh,
yep.
good.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
right.
Tell me more.
So I like to think that this sounds like one of the seismic charges from Star Wars, just that, bang, sort of explosion. And whoever fails, not great damage, but anyone who failed will take 11 damage,
Okay.
and anyone who saved takes half.
Okay.
And this being Shatter, creatures or objects made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal are gonna also take such damage. So, yeah.
Yep. They sure do. So
Yep.
you hear the crushing of bones. Like it's just that there's the sound of the shatter, and there's that awful bone crushing sound within it. And not long after, there is a crumbling sound as the floor falls out from beneath these creatures, and they all fall into the lower level. Give me a dex save.
Great.
I take back what I
Okay.
said about husband privilege.
Okay. All right. It is it's 12. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use the, fuck it, I'm using this inspiration. I don't want to plummet through 120 feet of tower and corpses. Okay, that's better.
Yeah,
That's
that
a 17.
seems bad.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You feel the stones beneath you begin to come apart and crumble. You are able to jump back,
Okay.
but as you do, you're bumped into by one of these things because you're wading through these creatures and they're all panicked and flailing their wings and just like there's a cloud of them now, these like human-sized pterodactyl creatures with large wingspans. There's just it's a dinosaur wing salad in here. They're all flopping around. And you are actually knocked down
Shit.
into the hole created here. Much of the floor below in this level is reamed out. There exists now a 3-foot ledge around the perimeter of this level. The rest of the floor is just gone, and Jeff with it.
So Jeff is down, gone.
Jeff has disappeared. There is
Okay.
dust. There are flailing dinosaurs.
Can I use my reaction as this starts to happen to Featherfall him?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Featherfall as I'm watching this happen. So I don't know what's going to happen, but you won't plummet and take falling damage, probably.
Love
Hopefully.
that.
Maybe,
what
no
happens
promises.
here-
Good luck.
See the fine print.
you cast your spell out, and as you do, the dust collects, and all you can see is the dust. Everybody, like, anybody looking into this chamber is just blinded by the dust. Jeff, your entire existence is dust, but you notice that you begin to, you're falling slowly. The debris below you is falling at a much faster rate of speed, and you notice that no debris is falling on you.
Awesome.
And you think to yourself, this is probably a good thing.
This is
What a
it. This is
wonderful
the
world.
end.
You get, as you feather fall, you get spun around by these terrafolk who are panicking and flying out of the tower. But you are not harmed by the fall. And you eventually land on top of a pile of debris on the level below.
Okay, so only one level down.
Yep.
Okay, sick.
And
So
I'll
you're 40
yell.
feet down.
I'll start yelling down, be like, Jeff, 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 Jeff.
Do any of the rest of us see that Jeff is fine?
Because I can't see down this hole.
Yeah.
If you want to roll a perception to try to see through the dust, get
I
eyes
will
on
for
Jeff.
Thranton's behalf. Yeah.
I'm still continuing to scream, Jeff.
I rolled a 30.
You can see the silhouette of many terrafolk, but also Jeff. Jeff is
He-
standing upright.
So I'm going to yell down to Thranton. I think he's fine. I can see him. He's still alive.
So I'll
Now, if I remember right, I think you're standing right next to Thranton.
yeah, you're right next to me.
Well, I have to shout because he's
'Cause I'm
screaming Jeff.
And so I'll look, Jeff, Jeff.
And I'll be like, look, see? And I'll point to where I can see the figure of Jeff.
Perception check. Hold on.
Does he get advantage because I'm pointing at him?
I got a 19. All right, I see him. I'll stop screaming.
When you stop screaming, I'm just on the other side. The entire time you've been screaming, I'm just like, what the hell is happening over there? What the hell is happening? Will someone answer me?
Jeff fell.
There's a
What was
massive
that?
rumble as the tower collapses.
Your
Jeff's
goddamn
fine.
spirit guardians took down the tower and killed Jeff.
I know that's not true.
Your guardian shrug.
What was that giant noise?
That was Thranton screaming Jeff.
I'll just kind of yell up from the bottom or from the next floor down. What?
Nothing.
You okay?
You're fine.
As these terrified pterosaurs rush out of the chamber,
We're
I
just
need,
yelling about Jeff.
I need Clyde and Thranton to make a dex save.
Oh man.
Are
There's
they
an
coming out
unholy
of-
wind made of dinosaurs.
Are they coming out of the top chamber or the bottom chamber?
These are the ones that were able to get up on their wings ahead of the collapse. So they're up on your level.
13 for a dex.
Ooh, it was on a 2 and it rolled over to a 12. 13.
All right.
Ha! Identical.
All right. You both stumble on the ledge.
Oh shit.
I'll grab Thranton for support.
Oh no. Well, okay. Threaten, Clyde grabs onto you.
Can I see either of them?
Yeah, you're sitting right next to Clyde.
Oh, okay. I thought I was a
Um,
little further away. I'll cast Featherfall on Thranton.
Okay.
So
Threat-
I have like an over the table question. Can I use a higher level spell slot to cast a lower level spell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Only in some instances.
Well, I mean, you can.
Does it have to scale for you to do that?
No, you can.
Believe so.
You can use it for lower stuff. Like if you have a 4th level slot and you want to use a 1st level spell, you can do that. It's just it depends on the spell whether it does anything extra.
Right. So if I want to Misty Step and I'm out of level 2 spell slots, I could use a level 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't go like
so-
90 feet or anything cool, but yeah.
Right. So okay. I stumble and do I start to fall off the tower?
Do.
All right. I would like to use my reaction to Misty Step back onto the ledge. More in the hole than I was before.
So this doesn't bring
Ugh.
Clyde with you, does it?
What
I
does
don't
this mean
think
for
it
me?
does.
Okay,
Hold on. Let me read. You teleport to an unoccupied space. It doesn't say shit about anybody
I don't
else.
think you can, because there are specific spells where you can take people with you in that fashion. And yeah, I didn't want
Okay.
that. So what happens, Clyde, is you are holding on to Threaten for support. Threaten disappears.
It just kind of appears behind you.
I'll get ready to re-roll my next character. Hold on.
After a second, when I realize that Thranton has disappeared, I will cast Featherfall on Clyde as he's falling a little bit.
All right, Clyde, you
Like,
fall
"Shit,
much more
shit."
slowly.
Is there anything I can grab onto?
You can grab onto the tower.
I'll grab onto the tower
All right.
and climb my way back up
Okay.
when I can. Are we still in combat?
Sorta. Yeah, I mean, like Jeff threw a wrench into the whole thing. So
Jeff, you
Yeah.
fucking
Look,
sleeveless bastard.
Jeff!
so at this point,
We were
you
so
notice-
scared for you. Sorry.
At this point, you notice that the level you're at in the tower is just this hell donut now. All of the Terrafolk who are able to have vacated, and you see some feathers just kind of suspended up in the air through all this.
oh no.
So question.
Yeah.
Am I close enough to the door where my spirit guardians would have caught them as they were flying out?
The feathers?
No, the pterosaurs.
Oh no, I don't think so, because you had like between Thranton and Clyde and Jeff being in the doorway. I think that kind of put you around
Okay.
the tower a little bit.
All right. Because yeah, it's a 15-foot range for me, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So after a time, yeah. Have you ever played the game Kerplunk?
Yeah.
You get the sticks and the marbles, and you pull the sticks out, and then the marbles all fall, and it's only 80 kids, only 90s kids will know.
We're kerplunking our way back down the tower.
That's kind of what Jeff did. And yeah, okay, so yes, at this point the dust begins to settle. You realize that the only pterosaurs left are the ones that are dead or the ones that are struggling real bad.
Is it worth climbing this tower anymore?
Yeah, we're looking for stuff.
But it's gonna fall apart.
I mean, probably, but we still got to do it.
Do I see any feathers among the pterosaurs that flew out? I'm assuming they're like leathery. They're not feathered creatures, right?
They are not feathered creatures. Is this correct?
Of the ones that flew out from where I can see, is there any like feathered creatures among them, or like?
You did not notice any specifically feathered creatures among them.
Okay.
Just terrafolk.
Do I see any feathered creatures down here?
Everyone can roll a perception if they want.
I hope I don't, because I'm gonna suddenly feel really bad.
Are there any of the feathers near me?
Yeah, they're kind of flying through the air. It's like when a bird hits a window.
25.
I'd like to grab one of them, give it a little sniff, and then sniff the air with my advantage on perception.
Okay, all right. Sniff that feather.
So I have a 16.
I only got a 10 down here.
It's so dusty down there.
Yeah.
You are covered
I
in
got
dust.
25.
Okay, all right. Threaten, you get a good sniff of the feather, and what you gather from this is that there is more of that scent nearby, but it's kind of clouded by all the dust in the air. It's a familiar scent though. It smells like the feathers that you had seen in the woods leading towards this place or away from this place.
Okay.
Is the boat moving? We don't know. All right, Clyde, you hear a voice.
Wait, you over there. Stop. Is this boat moving? All right. What am I doing?
You hear a very weak voice among the rubble calling for help.
Does it sound like a fiend?
Is it Jeff?
Do you check for fiends? Do you do that thing you can do?
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's see. I think it takes. Oh, I think I'm out of slots. Oops.
Okay.
Wait, no, I should have one left because I couldn't cast Fog Cloud, right?
Right. You did not cast Fog Cloud.
Did not.
Yeah, so I think I can still do it.
Jeff took care of that.
Where is it? Primeval Awareness. Yeah. So yeah, I'll cast that.
Okay.
Boom.
So
Are
what
there any
is the-
fiends within a mile of me?
Oh, fiends within a mile. Yes.
What language is the help in?
Common.
There is someone asking for help.
Is it up above or down below?
Was it above or below?
Below.
Below.
Now where Jeff is?
Yes. But there's a fiend nearby, and I need to find it.
Mile away.
All right. Well, if okay, I guess yeah. I'll start looking around.
Clyde, you feel something rub up against your leg.
Ooh.
Is it a fiend?
No, it's just Mike Wazowski
Oh, hey, buddy.
looking for a
Okay.
treat.
Wait, is Mike Wazowski a fiend now?
Does it tell you? Is it like a hot cold thing? Do you know how close you are to the thing? Or
No, it just tells me that there is one
It's a yes,
within a
no.
mile.
Yeah, I mean, I guess based on that, you probably wouldn't know.
Damn it.
Mike Wazowski starts to purr.
Are you a fiend, Mike? Mike, I command you to answer me. Are you a fiend? Are you fiendish now?
Clyde.
Do you know what a fiend is, Mike?
No.
Oh. Do you have any impulses to do evil things, such as murder people?
He just looks up at you with those two creepy eyes, and the beak's just hanging open.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
I can.
And
Clyde, what are you? Not Clyde. I'm sorry. Jeff, what are you up to?
Yeah, this wounded dying person who I hope I'm not responsible for. Yeah, I will be searching around down here for them.
Okay. You sift through all the rocks and the small rubble that you can throw. Bunch of dinosaurs down here.
It was
Bad shape.
flop them over. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Just like lift one up, put it back down.
Yeah, and actually under one of them, you do. You hear the voice louder underneath.
Ooh. Okay.
And you see, as you start to move the rocks here, you see a single wing sticking out of the rubble, and it is not like these pterosaur wings. It's a feathered wing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will start digging and clearing and trying to free this person.
You encounter an Aarakocra.
Odd.
His coloration looks kind of like that of a blue jay.
do 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 do.
He's coughing, trying to catch his breath. He does his best to say thank you, but he's in real rough shape.
Okay. All right. I'll just call up into the the hole I made, assuming everybody else is still up there because of the yelling. I'll just be like, I found him. He's down here.
Okay, so I still have Featherfall on me, right? So- Wait, how did? Oh,
I do.
Featherfall ends as soon as you land. Never mind.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, Clyde had Featherfall. Let's.
Well,
I landed.
Now we cast it on both, but
Yeah.
if the
Oh,
creature
okay.
lands and the spell ends, yeah. Okay, so I don't have Featherfall anymore. Okay. I'm gonna lean over the hole and be like, "You found? Oh shit! Are you okay?"
Yeah. Can I do a Let's see. What do we got? Yeah. Whatever. Can I try a medicine check to see how bad this person is off?
Yes.
All right. -1. Okay. 12.
I mean, it's still alive. There's lots of broken bones going on here. And raspy breath.
Okay.
At this point, Naoma has like inched her way along the wall into the room. And it's just like, pick the rocks up off him.
I did. There's rocks fell on the guy for some reason.
Goddamn spirit guardians!
Who did this?
The damage is literally done.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
need
climb down
help.
the
Yeah.
outside. Yeah, I'm gonna climb down the outside so I can go down and look at healing.
As I say, is he unconscious and dying or just like hurt?
I think
He's
he's
been
just
talking,
hurt.
so
Yeah, I think he's just hurt, but yeah,
He's been talking, but he looks like he doesn't have many more words to go.
Yeah.
Okay. From where I am, I will do a healing word. Let's do it at second level. You're like, you're gonna be okay. I promise.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. Oh my god.
Narrator voice.
I rolled a 2 and a 1, so he gets 8 points of healing.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I am going to try to very. Am I going to try to climb down? I'm going to sit down on the edge of this little new ledge,
Uh-huh.
and then just kind of just like sit there and like hang my feet over the edge.
Okay.
And look
Yeah.
down.
I'm gonna climb down. So probably athletics check to get back down there.
Yeah. What has happened is the pile of rubble in the middle has actually closed the distance between the two levels. And now it's a 20-foot drop down to the next level if you're kind of going towards the middle there.
Okay. I'll roll a 6 on my athletics.
Okay.
I'll just jump. Fuck
All right.
it. I start to go to climb, and then I like realize that it's going to be like really difficult for me to do. So I'm just like, and I just sort of make a hop to the pile of rubble,
Okay.
accepting the repercussions of my actions.
How does this work? Oh no.
Oh, you don't
Things
know
I-
how willing drop damage works? Come on, man.
It's like per some amount of you take a whole 3 damage from the fall
Done.
into the rubble.
Um,
Kick up some rocks and dust.
and then I will go over to the Arakocra and be like, "Are you able to tell us your name?"
He's able to actually, yeah, the 8 HP of healing. He's able to sit up and he looks a little in shock, but he says, "My name's Nafir."
All right. I'm gonna try and heal you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, great. Because consent is important, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds and touch him. So 4d8 plus 2. Ooh, that's a good roll. 27 healing.
He's so healed. Okay. He looks a lot better off now, and he thanks you.
I'll look up at Naomi and be like, trying to steal my job.
He says those the Terrafolk, they took me prisoner. I am pretty sure that I was going to be their meal tonight, so I appreciate your help.
Yeah, it didn't go. The rescue mission didn't go quite the way we wanted it to, but we're glad that it did.
Yeah, this tower seems very old. I guess it was gonna fall down any time.
Yeah. Yep.
Why were you here? I'm just like yelling from
Yeah. What?
20, 40 feet up.
Well, I was out scouting for supplies to bring back home in the jungle, and these Terrafolk just ambushed me and brought me back here. I don't know if they like to be cruel specifically or something like that, but they tend to keep their food alive for a little while.
That's not nice.
They like to hold prisoners.
Oh.
Well, now I don't feel bad about killing them all.
They're all dead? He
Well,
looks around.
Most of them.
they ain't living well.
That might be for the best.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it was. Yeah. That's my experience. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Do you know what this tower is?
Well, of course I do. They call it the Firefinger. It's an ancient signal tower that's been here since forever.
Yeah, of course.
But
Didn't know that.
what is it used for?
Mostly locating. It's like a along the coast where you might see a lighthouse on the shore?
Yeah.
It's like that, but for the jungle.
Is there anything else up further up? Like, should we keep climbing the tower? Do you know if there's anything else higher?
Well, I did see that there was a fellow who came through with an interest in that thing. And he points up, and you look up through, you can see up through the floor that Jeff destroyed. And that chimney continues up, and there's a glowing red gem. It appears to be rather large, but it's hard to gauge its size from where you stand.
So he was interested in the gem but didn't take it?
No.
Interesting.
Can we?
I wonder if he
Probably.
can get up the tower.
I don't see why not.
Could be.
From what I understand, that gem is the power source of this tower.
So if we take it, the place might collapse.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, the place might collapse anyway.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Hey Naoma, how many more feather falls you got for us?
A few, I think.
I think I have a few as well. I think we can get out of here if we needed to. Let's go steal a power source.
I'm into it.
I'm also into it.
Everybody loves a power source.
But what if by taking it, we just bring it to him and make his job easier?
Well, there might be a fiend up there, and I can kill it.
Are you scared of him? I thought we weren't scared of him. I thought we were hunting him down, Naoma.
Hunting who down?
I mean, we're looking for him and we're trying to stop him, but what if he needs that to complete his thing and he wasn't able to get it? And then
What
we
if-
take it and bring it to him.
Well, what if it makes us more powerful?
The fear speaks up and says, "This individual seemed quite adept and capable. I don't think he didn't take it because he couldn't."
What are we even talking about?
Are you? Yeah. We're talking about Kanoe Kelly.
It's the
Who's
person
that?
Naoma and I have been hunting for years.
Oh,
We,
Is he bad?
we talked about this morning.
did we?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
6 hours ago in game time, 3 weeks ago in
Yeah,
real world
yeah,
time.
Okay.
He's the guy who we think is causing all of the problems with the resurrections and souls not being able to go to places, the soulmonger stuff. You
Okay.
remember any of that?
Yeah. Of course I do. Yeah, let's not bring it to him. But what if we get it for ourselves?
I'm interested in finding out what it does. And let's see. So how
Yeah,
Then we're in
I wanna-
agreement.
how do we get it? Like how is it physically located?
It seems like it's at the top of that chimney shaft in the still intact top part of the tower.
Okay.
Still intact part. That's good.
So could we conceivably get at it like if we go outside the tower and go from the top down, or would we have to climb up inside? Like can we get at it from the roof?
I don't know how
Oh.
we're getting down.
Yeah, you get the impression. Yeah, it looks like it is closer to the roof than to where you are. It's up there.
All right.
With that, we should take a break.
All right.
It's break time.
Going to the
Time.
roof.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go to a roof in a few minutes here. We'll be back Don't touch that dial.
I'm gonna touch it.
Don't.
Do it.
Don't
We'll
do it.
find out.
Do it.
Don't even think about
We'll
it.
know.
Turn that business up.
You're
Don't.
missing out on this quality Tom content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see that, Tom. Not that much, Tom.
Okay, bye.
We'll be back.
Welcome back to this D&D game we are playing with the Hellscape Navigators.
We're in a tower.
Yep, when we left off, Jeff kerplunked an entire floor of a tower using the shatter spell.
Sure did.
Yeah, what would we possibly think could have happened there?
I have cast that in rooms before, and they did not collapse inward.
Were they on the ground?
This ancient treasure of
Details.
Chult.
Irrelevant details.
I don't want to talk about that part.
This ancient treasure of Chult is now in even more precarious shape than it was when the group arrived. They have found an Aarakocra that was held prisoner by the Terrafolk who lived here. They've cleared out the Terrafolk, and there is a glimmering jewel up near the top of this tower.
And Jeff and I want it.
All right, well,
I do.
noble pursuit.
Yep.
What's your plan?
Climbing it. I mean, I don't. There's really that seems to be the only way, right? Like we kind of have to climb up to the roof and
Yeah.
then figure it out from there.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna well, seeing that the Aarakocra is healed, and I'll just be like, all right, so you just rest for
Chill.
a sec. Yeah,
We'll be
maybe
back.
if I had to say, maybe don't sit in the middle of this room. Just in case, maybe get near one of the exits if you need a reason to leave. But yeah, we're gonna go get that gem, and I guess I'm just gonna start, at the very least, climbing back up to the level that Naoma and Clyde are at.
Yeah, and I'll climb right along behind.
Okay. All right. Give me that acrobatics not acrobatics or athletics.
19.
31.
Nice. All right. You both climb up to the ledge and meet up with Clyde and Naoma.
How's he doing
Hey.
down there?
He's okay.
He seems good.
The Aarakocra is watching up through with some concern on his face.
Do you think this? I'll yell down. Do you think this is a bad idea?
I mean, you do you.
Do you want someone to stay with you?
No, I'll be fine here. I'll probably head home soon as I get my whereabouts.
Gonna leave us? Oh man.
Oh, okay. What direction is home in?
Southwest. Kirsabal is where I'm from.
Kirsabal.
It's nice in the summer.
This might sound like a weird question, but is Kirsabal anywhere near Omu?
Omu.
Or what's the other place? The oh god, where the Musharib place? Is Musharib with us?
That's right, Musharib. I was going so good. That NPC. Yeah, he's hanging out. Actually, he's sitting next to your Aarakocra friend here.
Okay, he's chilling down there. Musharib, what's the name of the place that we're going for you? The thing with the place?
Krakkamar.
Krakmar, yeah. Krakmar.
Harakamar.
Krakmar. Is Birdman, is your place near Krakmar?
Nafir says, no, Harakamar is further south.
But you know where it is.
Yeah, I do.
Ah, because Musharib says that it was lost and we couldn't find it. So that's good news, right, Musharib? We'll be able to find it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, so it was overtaken. I know where it is. I just take it back. Maybe taken is the word. Perhaps it was taken from my people. But yeah,
Where do they take it?
We're gonna find out.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, well, Mushari, give us a shout if anything, if you either of you need any help
Will
while we
do.
go get this gem.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up at the ceiling apprehensively. How the hell do we get this out of here?
I'll look at Jeff and be like, shatter?
I mean, I thought about it, to be honest. Like, if I could see, I could. There are a few ways to do this, depending on like where we want to put the shatter spell. Like, I could do it right above the roof and hopefully only knock out the center of the roof. I could do it like near it, but I mean, I also don't want to break it. I don't know if it can break, but you know, that's it's a risk.
I think it would also be worth trying to not destroy an ancient structure such as this one.
I mean, like, do you care about it?
No, but I'm sure somebody does.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Mushari raises
but
a hand. He says, "I care about it."
okay. All right.
There,
I mean,
there's a fiend nearby,
I blew
and
up.
we should climb this thing
It's your
as
little.
fast as we can.
It's your little friend made out of knives. Now, this thing, this tower, I mean, it's just infested with terrafolk. Or it was. So, I don't know. I didn't see a plaque or anything saying it was fancy down at the bottom. Usually fancy buildings have a plaque.
Does this look like a building to you?
I mean, it technically meets the definition of building, but I mean, I'm more concerned. My main concern with destroying this thing is destroying the gem that we're after and making the whole thing useless.
Sure, I agree.
Or, also destroying the place out from under us. Also not great outcome wise. Because we're kind of high up.
True. Let me look in my inventory to see if I have anything weird and wacky that might help.
How is it up there? How is it like attached to the ceiling? Or it's attached to the ceiling, right? Or how's it up there? What am I looking at?
It looks like a giant gem setting for a ring.
Okay.
Like maybe it's probably suspended above the chimney at the roof level.
I think we should probably then just get to the roof.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if we've spooked off all the bad guys on the outside, we might as well just climb up, right? Just play it nice and safe.
Yeah.
Take our time climbing.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Naomi, Clyde, do you want to come up too, or you guys want to chill down here?
I don't think Mike is the fiend
He is.
that I'm sensing.
Are you still worried about the fiend thing?
Yeah. I don't think it's Mike.
Well, what do you think it is?
I don't know. Something else.
How does your fiend how does your detection work?
I detect a fiend within a certain area, and I can tell there's one nearby.
How big is the area?
A mile.
Okay. I have an idea.
Great. What is it?
We take Mike Wazowski a mile away from you,
Okay.
and then you fire off your thing. And if it works, then you know it's him. If it doesn't work, we leave Mike Wazowski there. We never have to deal with him again. It's a win-win.
My mana is depleted right now.
But what if the fiend is also? What if it's not Mike and the fiend is also moving?
That's
No,
true.
shut up.
I have a feeling it's the thing that crawled its way out of a hole to hell. Just,
Mike, can
my
I
2
dismiss
cents.
you for a minute? Just for a sec.
Is there? He has a dismiss action.
He takes 2 of his wing knives and kind of makes a peace sign and disappears.
What?
Disappears through the ground.
All right.
So what is he just gonna go a mile down?
No, he'll be. I can bring him back if I want.
The harmless demiplane, I think.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah. So now, if I could only sense right now, can I use a second slot spell to do it?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about with me. You can do a. If it's a level 1, you can spend a level 2 spell slot to do it. It just won't be more powerful.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just do it.
All right.
I'll sense for fiends.
There's still a fiend presence within a mile.
I can still sense a fiend. I told you it wasn't Mike.
Well, it wasn't only Mike.
Just.
I summoned
Wait a
Mike.
minute. You're.
Mike
I'm gonna
Wazowski.
look at Threnton. Like you're a paladin. Don't you have some sort of sense like that? Can't you also detect like evil or good or whatever?
It's true. I can divine sense. I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. Is that something you'd like me to do for you, Clyde?
Yes. Hold on. Mike, I'm going to dismiss you again.
Well, no, I have to sense if he's affected.
Oh, okay. Is he affected?
All right, sure. Yeah, I will divine sense. And so I can sense anything affected. I can know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me that's not behind total cover.
Okay. All right. So you did, you just up and cast that.
Yep, that's my my divine sense.
Okay. You do not sense any evil in particular within that radius.
All right, can we move on now, Clyde?
So wait, you said no evil, right?
Not in 60 feet.
So
No, yeah, within 60 feet.
so that would mean Mike Wazowski's not evil.
Yeah, Mike rocks back and forth at your feet.
Mike Wazowski's not a fiend.
I think we've settled it then. Thank you.
Yay! I'm gonna keep climbing.
We're still gonna murder him, but you know.
All right. Acrobatics or athletics? Give me that
So
check.
my second athletics to keep going.
Acrobatics.
21.
Okay.
29.
All right.
Oh no. I rolled the nat one.
Are you coming with us or are you staying here?
Am I coming with you? I thought we were all climbing.
I asked if you were coming with, and you started talking about the fiend thing again.
Oh. Where are we going?
To the top of the tower.
Yes, I'm going.
That was misread.
Except I'm probably not going.
Yep. With that one, you start to slide down the face of the tower.
Maybe I'll just stay here.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in a couple minutes, I guess. Actually, might be helpful if you're down here to try to catch it if it falls.
Oh, okay.
That's actually
can
a
do
very
that.
good point. Yeah. All right. So yeah, Threnton and I go up.
I got a 15 to climb up as well.
Okay. All right. You hear the beating of wings coming towards you as you are on the wall here. Give me that initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Are you kidding? How we're gonna
All right, so all three
It's
of you
fine.
guys that are with me
It's
get
fine.
the +5 again.
Uh-huh.
Clyde doesn't.
again? This time
Uh,
because I'm too far down.
So I have a 19.
20.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh no.
I also rolled a 1.
Never been easier.
I have a +2 initiative for a 3 plus the 5 from Thranton for an 8, so I'm still below you.
I'm a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so
Uh,
fast.
How long has it been since I initially cast Spirit Guardians?
It's probably been 15 minutes at this point.
Okay. All right, so it's gone.
All right, Jeff, what do you got for me?
I got a 20 modified.
Oh. Well, la di da, Jeff.
Yeah, la da da.
That was a good roll. Jeff's initiative is not that great, so.
Is that including my +5?
Yes. Yep.
There you go.
All right, Jeff, it's your turn. These small bat-like creatures approach you. They're not terra folk. They look like the horrible mosquito bats you encountered earlier.
How far away are they?
One of them is right up in your business, and there are 3 more, or there's 4 more closing in.
Are they within, say, a 15-foot cone?
There are 2 within such a space.
Okay.
You shatter them and miss.
Well, that's
The shatter cone.
Shatter Cone. No, I mean, Shatter does have a bigger area.
I wasn't trying to give you ideas.
No, I mean, no, I don't. I am leery of using Shatter while climbing the side of a building.
Coward.
Fair. Jeff is learning some important lessons here. We gotta appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate learning.
I will. You know what? I'll just go ahead. So you said the first one's like right up in my grill, like
Yeah.
melee range.
Right up in your business.
Okay. I'm just gonna one hand just pull the sword out and just start flailing away.
Okay,
And all right, so
give me an attack roll at disadvantage.
at disadvantage, but
You're climbing.
all right,
Using a sword. It's weird.
all right. So 11.
All right. I gotta actually get the. Yeah, you miss.
Okay. All right. Second attack.
It flies around you very quickly like a bat.
Well, that's a 15.
On the backswing, you get it.
Okay. And that's gonna do 13 damage.
You slice it in half.
L-
The halves fall to the ground.
lovely.
Nice.
And well, that'll take care of the one that's in my grill. I guess yeah. So I don't have anything to hit with the third attack, so I'll just keep on climbing.
All right. Give me your climbing check of choice.
Boop. 24.
All right. You continue on up. With that, you are almost to the top.
Love it.
Okay, it is now Thurton's turn.
All right. So are there any of these flying bug bits nearby? Like any of them within range? Like,
They are 15 feet from you.
all right, I'll reach out and I'll lightning lure one of them. See if I can pull them in.
Okay.
So strength, DC 15.
Yeah, it's gonna not do that. It fails.
Okay.
Zap.
It will take a number of damage, which will be go away, other roll. 18 damage.
All right, you pull a dead sturge toward you. It is not alive anymore by the time you start. By the time it starts getting drawn in, that lightning bolt took it out.
Nice. And then with the rest of my turn, I will attempt to climb, which will be the athletics check. Ugh, and that one.
Oh no! You begin to slide down the tower. Naoma, make me a dex save.
Okay. Can I reaction to Featherfall him?
Yes, you do that instead of dex saving.
Okay. Yes.
Good.
I Featherfall him.
All right, he feather falls. All right, you're able to grab onto the edge of the tower again.
Okay.
All right. Good.
So, yep, that is the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. It's time for the bads. The bads are gonna go. Naoma, does a 17 hit you?
Does a 17 hit me? Yeah, 17 hits me.
All right, one of these guys is gonna latch onto you.
Naoma's right below me.
Yes.
I would like to use my reaction to intercept.
Okay.
So I'll swing my shield down and get it right in the way, and stop the damage, presuming there was damage being done,
Okay.
and hopefully stop it from latching on. So it'll reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 5. So if there's any damage being done,
It just bonks up against the shield and falls down to the ground.
okay. All right, so I reduced damage by 7 if it mattered.
Okay. Farrington,
Thank
get
you,
ready.
Farrington.
I'm ready.
One of these is up in your business. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
All right. It does not hit. It swoops past you. Jeff, I got one for you too,
Aw.
just for showing up.
All right.
Share the love.
That one's a 13.
Ooh.
Yeah. Clyde, one of them gets adventurous and goes towards you.
I flip it
How
off.
about a 20? Modified.
Yep.
All right. You receive 6 piercing damage, and it latches onto you. Right on the arm.
God, am I gonna forget who I am?
No, these aren't regular
Okay.
mosquitoes. They're little vampire creatures. It's fine. It's fine.
Ow! This jerk bit me.
And that's that for the bad guys. The sturges are done. And that brings us to Collide. It is your turn.
I'm going to chop the head off of this thing that bit me.
Okay.
Freaking jerk. An 18 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I sneak attack it.
I think you're gonna be fine.
A 9.
Yeah, it's dead. You do a flourish and just slice and dice it, chipper shredder it.
Anyone else close to me that I can attack? And
There are a couple that you can close in on if you use some movement to move towards them.
I will use some movement and close in on them.
Okay, you do that.
Are
done.
any of my friends flanking them?
No.
All right, so no sneak attack. All right. With Billy!
Billy.
14 to hit. Oh, can this be my Dread Ambusher? Wait,
Sure. What?
start my first turn.
It's the first turn in combat, so
Yeah, it's my
Should be
first
fine.
turn. Yeah. Okay, I was just making sure that it didn't have to be before a creature activates, but it doesn't seem to be a rule like that. So ha!
Aha.
I'm gonna add a D8 to my damage. Oh, this will be 16 damage.
It's so dead.
I killed it.
It's very dead.
I'll just kind of leapfrog my way up and kill another one. Or try
All
to.
right.
Jade Splitter.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
13 damage.
Done. It's very dead.
Is there anything else? I have one
There
more
are no
attack.
more close to you. You can see them kind of squaring up to harass your friends further up the tower, though.
Okay. I shake my fist at them.
Okay. That's a free action.
Sweet. Okay, I did it.
All right, cool. That will bring us to Naoma.
All right, I am going to I guess I'm just gonna look at the three that are there, and I'll fire off a sacred flame at one of them. No, Toll the Dead at the
Okay.
one closest to me.
All right. What's the save?
That's a Wisdom 18.
Yeah, no, it fails.
All right. It's gonna take 17 points of damage.
It is so dead. This thing just fries and becomes ashes.
All right. And then that's my turn. I don't think I have
Alright.
anything else I can do on a bonus action here.
Okay. Are you going to continue to climb?
Yes, I believe Threnton was blocking me. Can I climb past him?
Yeah, you can climb around him.
Okay, yeah, I'll continue to climb.
Okay.
Come over me.
All right. Give me your check for that.
Acrobatics. It's an 11.
You're fine. You slip a little bit, but you're good. This time.
Wow. So I roll a nat 1 and I fall down, but Nama rolls an 11. Bullshit.
All right, Jeff, what's up?
Me? Alright, so how far from the top am I?
You're like 3 feet away.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to continue my climb first.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna say you get to the top at this point.
Okay.
You
Alright.
did it.
So yeah, I'm up at the top, and are there any enemies around now that I'm on my own 2 feet?
It is vacant up here. You don't see. The top of the tower here is particularly weathered, and you kind of some broken pieces of stone. You kind of knock them loose as you clambered over the edge here, but it's a flat floor with you can see where the chimney comes up through. There's kind of a sconce built over it, and you can see the stone is kind of set into the chimney a little bit, and the sconce is not lit right now.
Okay.
You don't see any. There's no creatures up here.
Okay.
You are very far up. It's chilly. Sun setting.
Alright. And
Getting real
okay.
low.
And
Real
so
low.
if I look back over the edge, do I see any other sturges harassing anybody?
You notice that they are flying away.
Okay.
They've decided to cut their losses because this has not been productive for them.
Okay.
And everyone's out of initiative.
So, given that, all right, yeah, I'll head over and I'd like to inspect the sconce and the setting for the gem.
Okay.
See if there's like any way to lift it up from up here, just to pry the whole thing loose, just see how it all connects.
Okay. So yeah, it's a lot like a ring setting. So it's kind of set into some metal supports. It looks like you could probably get it, like work it out by hand.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm
Have
gonna do that.
Okay. Have Threnton and I reached the top of the tower at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like crouched over the opening of the chimney, just examining the thing. I'm just kind of like, all right.
You want some help getting that thing pulled out of there?
I mean, yeah, if you want to help me yank this thing up.
Yeah.
Question: how big is this thing? Once we get up close to it, is it like baseball sized, basketball sized, bathtub
Basketball
sized?
sized.
Awesome.
Okay.
Do you know how big a bus is? That's basketball sized.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I think if we just want to we've lost him. He's gone. we just want to yeah, just lift out the whatever's easier. Just lift the whole setting out or the gem, whatever looks easier. I'll just we want to just yoink that puppy out. I think.
I say we
I think-
take the whole setting. Like,
Yeah.
don't take it out of the setting.
Yeah. So
I think that would risk more damage to it.
let's just brute strength this thing out of here then.
I'll step over and assist.
And whoever is lifting it, I will give guidance.
Okay.
I'll let Jeff do the heavy lifting, but I will help.
Okay.
So Jeff can have the guidance and the help action.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
Give me a strength check.
Okay. Strength. Advantage from the help. And let's see. And yeah, why not? Let's use the guidance just to juice it. Guidance is what, a D4?
Yeah. And can I stack Bardic Inspiration on that too?
They are different things.
They are
So
different things.
I mean,
Yeah,
probably.
I'll just be like, yeah, you can. I'm sure you can do this. You're gonna be great at it. And give you Bardic Inspiration for another D6.
So that's one. All right. So grand total, 21 to lift this thing out.
Okay. You are able to lift it out with some work. Your feet kind of slip on the kind of carbon deposits on the stone below. But yeah, you're able to heft it up.
Awesome. All right.
As you do,
Oh no.
there's a massive clunking sound. And the
Roll
platform-
initiative.
the platform actually you hear it start to crumble underfoot.
Oh,
How high?
To the door. Get to the door.
The
I was
stones
really worried this was gonna happen.
How high up are we?
you are a couple 100 feet up in the air.
Okay, that is too high even for Jeff.
We'll be fine. Just get to the door.
Okay.
The stones from the center out begin to loosen.
Okay.
Clyde, you can start as you're looking up at the ceiling, you can see daylight piercing through as the stones separate.
Oh, look, the sun.
The Arakakra and Mushari both scramble for their lives to get out of the way of this tower. Bless you. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I
You got plenty of
sneeze
time to
and
get out of
that's
this
it.
tower.
What a cliffhanger.
Literally.
Haha.
My God.
Literally.
Really and truly. I hate it.
All right.
Ah.
Well, that is this week's game. Thank you everyone for playing. And thank you everyone who watched. Ian, take it away for the other announcements.
No. All right.
Do it.
Yeah,
You
so
won't do it.
as always, thank you to our good friends, Gemhammer and Sons Gaming, for their continued support and their desire to have us advertise for them. In all honesty.
Gem.
So,
And thank you to our best friend ever, Jekka.
for being the first person to buy something with our sick code, this 10% off code. So
Ooh.
now I know how it works on our end, and it's pretty
Now we
slick.
know how it works. Thank you, friend.
But yeah, so head over to gemhammer.com, get 10% off your purchase if you use code PowerWordCasual. And in addition, they have the Kickstarter going on for Rolock's Guide to Violence. Could be a guide to vengeance if used so appropriately.
Got the vendors.
Yeah, I was about to say guide to vendors.
Guide to vendors. Look,
Hey, that would be actually great. A book full of just like shops.
yeah,
Where can I get stuff?
Jamhammer,
I
where are
need
you
those raw
listening?
yeah,
materials.
Jamhammer.
You tuning
Get
in?
on this.
Yeah, you give us. You want some ideas. I know an artist. But in all honesty, the artists that they have in these books, the art's pretty sick.
Yeah, it
And
is.
the layouts of the books is really nice. It'll be really sweet when that comes out. They've hit a bunch of stretch goals already, so that'll be a nice full packed featured thing when that comes out. In stream news, Thursday night, 7:30, join us again for 5-Hit List featuring myself, Brian, and Sean. And returning with us is our good friend Reese. And we will be talking about the best Super Smash Bros. Characters. Now that the full roster
Bring
for
it.
Ultimate's out, now's the time.
I fully expect to see Jigglypuff at the top of everyone's lists.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You'll have to find out.
Spoilers.
Maybe.
Wrong.
100% not happening.
Real question is how many Fire Emblem characters are going to be on the lists? That's the real question.
All Fire Emblem all the time. It's half the roster.
Well,
It's
I
a
will
good
It is
chunk,
half
it's a
the
good
roster.
chunk of the roster. Like,
everything.
82 characters, 47 Fire Emblem.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess
we
if
gotta-
you're if playing the
we-
numbers, it's a good safe bet.
Wow,
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah, we should honestly have a discussion amongst ourselves about Echo fighters and how those are getting ranked.
Oh,
We'll talk about that
They are-
off stream.
They
Dang
are
it.
evil and valid beings.
Well, I guess my thing is like, yeah, if you want to
Wow.
pick an Echo fighter, is it just like, well, do they occupy? I mean, it wouldn't make sense to pick the Echo fighter and their primary, right? Like, so you got to pick one or the other. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
But that 7:30 Thursday night, join us for that. That'll be a blast, like always. And until then, that's it for us. So join us Thursday, and then join us Monday to see how we die, falling off this tower.
We'll be fine. We got Featherfall.
Yeah.
How many
Mhm.
spell slots do we have, though? And is it enough for everyone?
Yeah.
you had a week to figure it out.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got enough.
Jeff
Oh,
only needs to. If we can get Jeff down to about 100 feet, he can survive the fall.
We figured it out. Okay.
But anything more than that,
Well,
it ain't
so
happening.
actually, at 200 feet, if you and I fall at the same rate, I take half your damage, so it'll be fine.
I don't think
yeah,
it works that way.
Yeah, but then you'll take half my damage and all of your damage.
I'm fine.
Next time. Find out next
Now-
time.
How does Misty Step interact with falling? Do you carry your momentum?
That's always the question. Yeah. Like, do
I
you?
don't think so.
Can you
You just go shooting into the air.
Yeah, is it like Portal where you can actually like reverse direction, or do you just, or does it halt all momentum and you just?
Pop into the ground.
These are the important questions.
Well, like if you're falling in one direction and then you teleport up, do you continue falling in that same direction?
Or is it like, do you go up and then start your fall over?
We gotta
Yeah, that's
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and if you
so many questions.
and if you teleport down, do you actually accelerate?
Find out next time on
Just
why they still called Hellscape Navigators.
Yes. So anyway, thanks for watching. Watch us next time. Have a nice night.
Bye.